Okay, I'd like to talk about how to make a weekly math board. And we're going to start with some grade 2 resources here. And I already have these pulled up into my library, but if you didn't, you could use the links here for the different libraries. And for my example, I'm going to make a week on even and odd numbers for 2nd grade. And so I have these different tasks here that you can link. And here's the link to the sample I'm making. And then I've got a template for weekly math assignments that's just generic. So the first thing I need to do is decide on which activities I want and go ahead and assign those to students. So once you decide which activities you want, you can then open them. So I know I'm going to do the tile patterns. I'm also going to do the looking for even and odd patterns. And remember, I'm assigning a whole week's worth of work here. Alright, so I'm just finishing up here. I have 2 more to go. I'm going to do one more number routine. And I think I have another mini lesson in here that I wanted to pull in. Let's see, I'm going to assign accounting collections. And just to save time, let me make sure I did this one too. Okay, so now that I have everything assigned, I'm ready to go see the student assignment. So I'm going to go back to my class, and for me it's easier to open a new document just as a working document rather than doing all the clicking back and forth in Seesaw, because what I'm going to need to do to make my board is to get the student links for all of these assignments in one place. So I click on the 3 dots here, get the student link. Now you can go right away and assign this to your board, but that's a lot of clicking back and forth. So this is going to be even, odd, mini lesson 1. I want to get my counting collections 1. Again, get the student link. The phrase I'm typing is just a placeholder so that I can remember what each link is. You're not going to need what you type later. Okay, now I have the student links and I can go back to Seesaw and create my weekly assignment page. And so I'm going to go back to my library, open up my weekly math example to edit. Alright, now I'm going to start adding my links. I've already added one link here for rehearsal and review down here in the right corner that was just the URL from the web. Here I'm going to add another Seesaw page by going to Counting Collections. I want to add a link. So now what I'm going to do is get my Counting Collections student link and paste it. My number line estimation, go ahead and get that one. So this is why I wanted to put all the links in a document, because once I got to this page, I just wanted to get them all done. I didn't want to keep going back and forth. It certainly works to go back and forth. So now when a student clicks on each of these links, it will take them to the activity you want to do. They have a weekly page that they can do and know what's coming. And for parents, it's a one-stop shop. So we'll just finish up our last few links here. And then I'll move my triangle back. I guess I didn't have it locked. And I can just look and you'll see all the link buttons so that I know that it's done. If you have any extra activities that you want to put, you can put them down in the right hand corner. And the plan that I'm working under is that the top 3 will be similar every single time. Counting collections will be the same every week. If you look on our resource document, you'll see there's 10 sets of the close to 20 in the number line, and by that time we may want to change the routine. We might want to make the number line estimation go from 0 to 100 instead of 0 to 20 or something like that. But those are more routines, and then we have a couple of mini lessons and then a really deep problem solving for this even and odd week. And so that's how you can use this template to make a weekly math board.